And we're back to learning Inkscape in the year day 72. We've got some options that I've already shown you active for the nodes too as well. Let me copy this rectangle right here, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. And under path effects, I've shown you that you can use here the drop down to, for example, add a corners effect. And that allows you, while the nodes is active, to drag around these corners individually. So if you don't add that, you can only use this circle here to adjust all corners at once and make them round. But using this corners path effect, you can do that individually for each corner. The same function is available with the nodes tool directly. Then we get back to a rectangle. I close the path effects and the nodes tool is active. You will find add corners LPE right here. It's just a different way to access the same effect. You can see these small circles. Big circle is still there, but it's for all corners, the small ones for the individual corners. So add corners LPE. Next up, we have object to path, which is the same that we have under path. When we press Ctrl Z here, you can see the bottom right. I can transform a rectangle, but if I use object to path, all corners will be nodes, and I can only reposition these nodes now. So that's the same as it is in the path, and we also have a stroke to path option. Let me use that. And now you can see the fill and the stroke. These are now different elements with nodes, and it's the same once again as under path. So sometimes that happens in Inkscape. You have the same function in different ways to find. Here in this case, the nodes tool has the same ones as our path dropdown. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.